Hey gang. Oh man, this yard sale was just something chaotic, and as you guys can see, the tables are all wet because the other night rain finally came in. Although in August, rain barely hit here, and when I was trying to get everything loaded up on Saturday, I think it's about around 2 o'clock, 2:30, something like that. It actually started to rain. It rained a little bit, very, very little, and and then after a while, it was like it was just starting to really pour down. And luckily, I was able to get everything back inside. And I can't say much for the tables though, but I'm going to get those here shortly. In fact, I'm recording this video um, the day before Labor Day, so yeah. Um, and I'm hoping to get a lot of videos done this week because I was trying to do a lot of videos last week, try and get them all uploaded and everything because this past Wednesday was going to be the start of the yard sale, and though it was advertised as a 4-day yard sale, it only ran for 3 because, in all honesty, we thought why run it on the second, because there was probably no chance nobody was going to show up. And I'll tell you, the first day was pretty disastrous. Friday went pretty well, and Saturday didn't go too bad. But so I'll try and give you guys a quick rundown of all the stuff that happened at the yard sale. Uh, Friday, first customer that showed up was some guy in a truck, and all he did was drive by and drove on, and I felt like throwing rocks at the jerk. And then another guy shows up about shortly after he showed up, and he actually got out and just looked around. He didn't show up. He didn't show back up again. Third guy that showed up actually gave us some stuff to sell, and we're like, oh great, we haven't sold anything yet, and yet this guy wants to give us more stuff. Uh, he had a few things worth keeping, but a lot of it was basically just junk, and some of it is getting donated to the store. So yeah, fun, fun, fun. um, First buyer of the day was this old guy who usually shows up on a bike, and he just bought a bunch of toys for his dog, and he's usually pretty good about buying at least a couple of dollars worth of stuff. And then our old buddy SJP showed up, and him and his wife Betty bought some toys for their kids, and he wanted to show me his bandage on his stomach after what happened from having a staph infection. So fun. Sorry about that. And then a couple old ladies showed up. They bought quite a few things, and that was pretty much it. So even though the day kind of started off with um, a couple of lookers, I mean, at least it ended with people buying stuff. Uh, Really wish Wednesday could have went a whole lot better. Usually on the first we get a lot of customers, but in all honesty, I hate doing yard sales on weekdays because they are tough to do, and they're just it's just really tough to get customers and people to stop by in the whole 9 yards. It can be rather difficult. Thursday, like I said, we took the day off, which probably was not a smart idea because after 3 o'clock, this one vehicle starts driving up that way and stops and looks at the tables, and I guess he assumed that oh, they're not open today, and so he just drove up to Woodcrest and turned around and took off. Friday, first bunch of people to show up were basically this older lady and this guy and this little girl who always shows up. They bought a few things, and this was the day that Reno wasn't here because he had to take his brother Ryder back to Amarillo. Oh, I'm not supposed to tell you that, but come on, it doesn't matter. And the old guy in the bike showed up again, bought a few more things. After 3:30, because it was a Friday was a long day of not much happening. You know, there was just a long stretch of time nothing was going on. And I'm thinking, thank God I got YouTube, because I'm gonna be bored. So around 3:30, these two older ladies and this girl who's probably about, I don't know, pre-teen, maybe early teen, showed up. They bought a ton of stuff. I was very, very happy about that. This older guy showed up who said he was hard of hearing, and he bought a desk and a jar. And I'm thinking, like, yeah, if you want the desk, go ahead, man. You know, I've had it. And he offered $3 for it. I'm like, okay, more than what I got for it, which was nothing. Last customer of the day was one of the usuals with who always seems to be interested in stuff with 4-leaf clovers on it. So she showed up with her 2 kids, one of them named Shelton, which I was like, okay, that kid's not going to get his butt kicked when he's in school. Mostly bought toys. Was a pretty happy day about that. And finally, Saturday, first set of customers, which was around 10:30, where the guy who usually shows up on the bike. Yes, he's made his 3rd appearance here, and that's got to be a record. And one of his roommates, they didn't buy anything, which I was kind of surprised by, because they usually, you know, because the guy, you know, the other guy usually buys stuff, but he didn't, and I was like, wow, what a surprise. And they show up in a truck. And as they drove off, I noticed that they had 2 large bags of dog food on the tailgate that was, you know, hanging open. And I'm like, is that a smart idea to do that? It's like, okay, well, one good bump, and then next thing you know, your dog food's on the ground and on the highway, and somebody's got to clean that mess up. Let's see. And this one guy shows up, usually buys tons of toys. He bought a bunch of 5-cent toys and a black bag. So I said $2 for the whole thing. He gave me $3. So I'm like, hey, I'm not going to argue with that. Just after 12:30, another customer appeared, another usual one. Bought a bunch of stuff. Around 1:15, 2 women showed up and bought about $2 worth of stuff. And around 3:13, another usual customer showed up. Or no, so, another looker showed up. Light brown truck. All she really did was look around, said she was going to be back later, and I'm like, I'm closing this up at 4. If you're not here before 4, that's your problem. So yeah, the day unfortunately ended on a looker customer, which kind of sucked. So yeah, we started off with a drive-by looker, another looker, and we end with a looker. So yeah, kind of sucks, but you know what? It wasn't completely boring. Nothing too crazy happened. Thank God for that. And and hi, moron! I hope you tip over and you get run over by your motorcycle. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. Like I said, nothing too crazy happened that I can remember. So yeah, next yard sale will of course be in October, which should be a lot of fun because I'm going to try and put out some Halloween stuff. No idea when the Highway 10 yard sale is going to happen yet. Usually that's around either the first weekend or second weekend in November, and that's going to be a very super busy time. So unless plans change, I should be back here. I should be here again for the October yard sale, and that's only going to be for 2 days. Thank God for that. So, pardon me. So I guess we're going to wrap this one on up, gang. Thanks for watching, everybody. God bless you all. Hope you're having an awesome day. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you like my videos, please feel free to subscribe. Let's stop trying to destroy the world. Let's help others who really, really need it right now. Let's keep praying this virus nightmare is going to end very, very soon. Whether or not you believe in God, He believes in you. Help a fellow YouTuber reach 100 subscribers, 1,000 subscribers, 10,000 or 100,000 subscribers. Any goals you want to try to achieve in life, hope you get there and get there soon, as long as it's legal and nobody gets hurt, especially yourself. So take care of yourselves. Try to be good. Try to be good to yourself. Try to be good to others till we do this again. As always, stay strong and rock on.